Hey, I was gonna say good morning, good afternoon. I just had this thought, and so I better get on here and do it now while it's fresh in my head. And I named it Perspective is Everything. And this is whether you're talking about starting products, you're coming and you're just kind of researching, checking out what is it that Plexus has to offer, what products, what opportunity, whatever it is. And sometimes it's just we have to take a step back and change our perspective on what we're looking for or what we're experiencing. You can look through all of our posts in this group and you can see quite often, you'll see something about die off, what to expect with die off, or you might feel a little something different when you start products. So here's my perspective. I'm going to tell you a quick little story. When I was really little, let's say, I don't know, I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and I was riding already, horseback riding. We had horses as far as I could remember, as far back. And we would go on trail rides. And I can remember a particular trail ride where we're going along, I'm on my pony, and everybody takes off, and I fall off, okay? And I hit the ground hard, and it's get back on the horse. And then I fall off a second time later on in the ride. And I am not wanting to get back on, and I'm probably crying because I was quite the drama queen. And my mom gets me back up on the horse. Now at this point, my thought is that I suck. I should not be riding horses. This is dangerous and I'm a crappy rider. Or maybe I'm a crappy rider and this is a mean pony or whatever it is. Here's the perspective change. I was told, whether it was my mom and other people, and maybe they just said this, but they said, when you have fallen off 3 times and gotten back on the horse, you are a real equestrian. You are a real horse rider. I'm a little girl. I've fallen off twice and it made me feel bad and it hurt, to be honest, when you land on a rock or two. But then my perspective was shifted and it was, oh, I've only fallen off twice. I need to fall off a 3rd time before I'm a real horse person. My perspective changed. And so then my opinion of what I was doing, my desire, I was not knocked off, kicked off the horse, and then quit. So what is your perspective? Let's talk about maybe some die off. Well, let me give you a second story real quick. You go to the gym for the first time and you exercise, you lift up some weights, and they're pretty light weights. You come home and the next day you're like, oh gosh, I'm a little bit sore. Day 2, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can hardly put my shirt on. I can't wash my hair. I am hurting. Now, if that was just a pain we experienced waking up one day with no reason to it, we might think we might have a different thought about that pain. But when we know we did something different that's going to improve our life, our perspective changes and we say, oh, I hurt, I went to the gym, but I know that it's working towards good, and so I'm going to continue doing this thing. Let's say you are now going to start taking Plexus products. I'm going to talk specifically about ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. We take ProBio 5 because that is going to kill the bacteria and the yeast in our system that's causing us to be sick, inflamed, tired, brain fog, all of these different things. And we take that ProBio 5 and we wake up one day and we go, my head is hurting. I think it's from the ProBio 5. I can't take it anymore. And you quit and you never get to the magic. Well, what if you changed your perspective? What if you took that ProBio 5, you bumped it up to 3 or 4 so that you could really get the effects. You bump it up to 3 or 4, you take that ProBio 5, you wake up and you're feeling kind of crappy. You got a little bit of a headache. And instead of going, oh, this sucks, it doesn't work, you go, holy crap, this stuff is working. And I can't wait to get through to the other side. Success and what you want is on the other side of consistency. So if you just stay consistent with this product that I guarantee is going to work for you, unless you have an allergy to it, and that's totally different. But if it's just you're feeling a little icky, consistency will get you to the result that you want. Change your perspective. Man, if I'm feeling bad today, it's because this stuff is really moving the junk. And as soon as we move it all out, I'm going to feel amazing. So change your perspective. If you're taking some BioCleanse and you're going, I took one and it doesn't do much for me, but if I take 3, I'm in the bathroom all day. You don't want to be in the bathroom 4 or 5 or 6 times a day, but what if I changed your perspective? What if I said that on your 7th poop, all of the nasty is going to be flushed out of your system and you are starting fresh? Would you go to the bathroom 3 times in one day and go, I'm quitting this stuff, it's too much for me? Or would your perspective say, I've already gone 4, I only have 3 more times, woohoo, bring it on. So I'm asking you to change your perspective. When someone, your ambassador, that is sharing products with you says, hey, here are some things that might go on, I know that the products are going to work for you. The idea is understanding your body needs to make a change. And the only way it's going to make a change is if you do something different. And taking the products is going to be the first thing you do differently. It's going to support your body in detoxing, killing off some negative stuff, and moving into a healthier you, especially for 2020. If you have been in this group, you've been invited to the group, you've been tagged in some posts, and you're just looking at the possibilities, you're not really looking at the information we're giving. I think what you're looking for is a before and an after, and you want the after for yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking. What is your after going to look like? Is it that you want to lose weight? Is it that you want to get your gut health better? Is it because you don't want to have digestive issues? We have your after picture ready for you, but you have to change your perspective. You just have to say, it's worth it. I need to do it for a period of time. I need to be consistent, and we're going to change that perspective so that you feel better staying on. That's my thought for today. I have some work to do. I'm preparing a training for ambassadors that want to learn more about why we share and how they can share more effectively. If that sounds like you, let us know, and I can add you to our group for my training this weekend. So have a great day.